You're going to be having a really interesting event coming up for this debate party, and I don't know if I've ever heard of a debate watch party this big, ever.
Well, it's new things for new times, and so in all that, we have a responsibility to keep the community informed, and with this historic election in such a time as this, I think it is definitely owed to the voters and the community to be informed, to get their questions answered so they can make an intelligent decision.
Well, it's good that you want people to be informed, and most people would applaud what you're doing, at least informing. I've got to be honest with you. What about, this country? We talk about this whole thing of separation between church and state, but you say this is a nonpartisan event.
This is a nonpartisan event. We'll have a panel of both the Democrat, Republican that will answer questions before and after the debate. They will make statements, etc. And then the audience will have a chance to ask questions. So when they're coming in, they can write questions down, have specific questions answered. And this is one of the times you're going to see a very large audience that actually gets some input, and you can really poll to see what's going on, what's really on their minds.
And you're going to be doing this online, and you also have your services online as well. So it'll really be more than 8,000 people who are participating.
It'll be definitely more than that.
All right. Why have people, in your estimation, because you're talking to your congregants all the time, why are people so connected and so passionate about this election and would show up for a debate watching party in the middle of the week at church?
Well, number one is, it's a very historic time. You have an African-American who is the Democratic nominee. You have a woman who is running and could be the first female vice president. We have a real severe economic time that's going on. People are looking for direction and all of that. So with all those things turning at one time, and this just historic, because if America sneezes, the world catches a cold. So with all of that going on, the people are really concerned. They are really concerned and really want to be informed.
And with this global economy, it seems like, whatever, if someone else sneezes around the country, in any of the other superpowers, and we catch a cold as well, and we're seeing that play out in our economy. Let's talk about other things that are playing out there. We have been hearing a lot about race, the tone of the campaign, people calling for off with Barack Obama's head, calling him a terrorist and what have you, out on the campaign trail. What do you say to these things when you hear words like that? John Lewis said that the comments were racist, and in some way that the campaigns may be fueling this.
Well, certainly, I believe America doesn't want the mudslinging. I think that the tone...
Are people telling you that in church?
Basically, yes, because what people want right now is answers. They want direction. They want someone who's going to get up, and that's what they're looking for on Wednesday night. Somebody's going to get up with a plan, explain it, give us direction, not who's this, who's that, throwing back and forth and those kind of things. Right now, we want to see beyond this dark period. We want to see us going somewhere. So really, to Wednesday night, it is great that they'll have this opportunity to give more direction and more vision.
Okay, real quickly, so again, 8,000 people at your church. You have one of the largest churches in the country, and definitely, if not the largest here in the state of Georgia. Are you seeing this play out in other churches around the country, that people are doing similar things and are getting on board to do what you're doing?
Well, we have many pastors and many churches who have called and said they're bringing their congregants here. So the whole metro Atlanta is getting excited about it, because this is something that has not been done. Most of the time, you see a smaller group that is interviewed after a debate. But this time, you have 8,000 people that have an opportunity to give input, have an opportunity to hear from people on both sides, and really rub elbows with one another and get information, which is really, really important.
It's so nice to meet you. And
Thank you.
That suit and tie, I'm going to have to come get it, because I want to wear it.
My pleasure.
Wear it, on the news here. All right. Thank you, Bishop.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming in today. And as we have been talking about here, Wednesday night is McCain and Obama's final presidential face-off. Don't miss a minute of the action. Wednesday night live here on CNN. Of course, we are your home for politics. And don't forget the economy as well.